Hola, I'm Laura Heritage, Vice President of Product at Axway, responsible for the Amplify API management platform and open banking solutions. I have been a product manager for over a decade and a half, focused on helping enterprises all over the world understand the value of their data, integrations, and services through APIs in order to create new business models and achieve competitive advantages needed to thrive in today's economy. Every single bit of data, every integration, every service in an enterprise should have a value and be treated as a product. Otherwise, should you really be investing in it? And what do I mean investing? I mean developing, operating, and maintaining it. Throughout the past decade of helping customers, a critical role has emerged in companies who have been successful exposing their data and services as APIs. And this role is the API product manager. Today, I would like to share with you broadly the 5 key responsibilities of an API product manager. The first responsibility is that the API product manager sets the vision and strategy for exposing your data and services in ways that can be rapidly adopted in order to speed integrations, create new revenue streams, lower total cost of ownership, and improve current business processes and experiences. In order to do this, the second key responsibility is API product managers need to understand the target market segments they are trying to address with a particular APIs. For example, is the target market to internal developers because you want to enable faster integration to formulate new services? Is the target market to new partners in order to open new channels for revenue? Is the target market to external developers to drive and foster an innovation ecosystem? Or is it because you need to satisfy regulatory requirements, such as in open banking? After the product manager has chosen a market segment, they need to be able to understand the value of the data and services to everyone in the API value chain in order to determine the correct business model and mutually drive success for all parties. The API value chain consists of the API provider. This is the person providing the API and the owner of the data or services. The API consumer, this is the person that is going to use that API and develop a new application or service that consumes that API. So you need to understand why that consumer is going to use your data and take their time to build on top of your API. And finally, it's the end user. Now, why would the end user even think about using the app or the service that was created by the consumer? And does it improve their experience? Does it enable them to do something they weren't able to do before that's valuable to them? So you have to understand those 3 parties in the value chain. Once the API product manager understands the value of these assets to each party in the value chain, they are able to choose a monetization model, which doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to charge for the API. I want to stress this again. You don't actually monetize an API. You monetize the service and data that the API exposes. At a very high level, there are 4 key monetization models. First one is free. This is where you want to drive, you want to rapidly drive your services and data across an ecosystem, and you're monetizing another way. The second is the developer pays. The developer finds value in paying for this service because it does something that they can't do themselves or somebody else can't provide for them. The next one is the developer gets paid. This means it's valuable enough to you to pay somebody else to make them use your service in order to generate more revenue or meet your business goals. This is typically revenue share or affiliate models. And then finally, the indirect model, which is the most important model. The indirect model, it can be used, for example, like in Salesforce, they use it to upsell to another part of the plan. But most importantly, in the indirect model, it is used internally in order to understand the value of an asset to an enterprise and potentially do chargebacks. Finally, when the fun part is done, the real work begins for the API product manager that often gets overlooked both when the APIs are exposed internally and externally. The API product manager must work cross-functionally in order to prepare everything needed to take the product to market, from establishing terms and conditions to support channels, to go to market, to how they're going to drive adoption, to capturing enhancements. Again, this goes the same for internal and external APIs. I hope I was able to shed some light on the importance of an API product manager role for both the internal and external API usage. At Axway, we believe in a holistic approach to help customers be successful, which is why we established the Catalyst team. This team is a team of digital experts who can help you on your journey with a guided path for both business and technology aspects of your journey. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and I look forward to hearing from you.